You think that the Democratic Party is not racist, but consider that they took DEI, attached it to affirmative action, which then forces black people to fight for gay rights. You will take that into your home around your children, thereby grooming your children into the rainbow lifestyle, which will increase the amount of black children that will uh, either be bisexual or homosexual, and thereby slow down the population growth in the black community. They just do racism different. This election proved to the Democratic Party that with 15% of the black vote, Trump still won. With 85% of the black vote, Kamala Harris still lost. All this election did was show the Democratic Party that they cannot rely on the black vote, which then increases their need for immigrants. So black people not standing in their power just rendered themselves ineffective for the next election. They are going to increase their getting immigrants in this country and getting them citizenship so that they can vote in the election. And when you bring 15 million immigrants in, they flew them in, they used the CP1 app, they put them in swing states to control the elections going forward. That makes the black vote less powerful. It gives you less negotiating ability when you come to the table to ask for something. It pushes more 15 million blacks lower because you have to accommodate the 15 million immigrants you allowed in with housing, jobs, school, monies from the government. All that did was increase the black population in prisons and in cemeteries and in poverty. The Democrats did that to the black vote. So they're not doing things for black people. They're manipulating you to believe that they're doing things, but there's nothing on the books. And they're bringing in resources for other groups, thereby pushing you further and further down the totem pole and pushing black people into the rainbow community so it slows population growth. And if you don't see that, you're just not looking. Joe Biden said he had the greatest job creation of any president. The first 2 years we were in a pandemic, businesses were closed, everybody, the country was out of work. And the last year he had dementia. He so much that he had to step down from the presidency. So the numbers are the people in the pandemic went back to work, and we see all white people leaving the White House under Trump administration, having lost their jobs. I suspect Joe Biden hired hundreds of thousands of whites in government positions, paying them $70,000, $100,000 a year with taxpayer dollars to increase his job creation numbers. All white people. No blacks, because you don't see any blacks saying they were fired. The neck doesn't get redder than Biden. And in the black community, we do not see improvement in schools, improvement in hospitals, improvement in housing, violence going down. There's zero improvement in black communities around the country, which is proof the people you vote for who are black aren't doing anything for the black community. And there's nothing on the books since 1964 in affirmative action. That's your proof. The smartest thing that the black community can do is organize, focus, get clarity on what's needed, talk to Tavis Smiley, read his book, get things that we need in the black community, and then split the vote. 50% of blacks vote red Republican, 50% vote Democrat. But you give each person a list of what the black community needs to get that 50%. Whoever decides to back what the black community needs, then we give them the block of votes. But it is insanity to vote for a candidate of any color, but especially a black candidate, and not hold their feet to the fire, not hold them accountable, not ask for what we want and need, and then don't do an annual review every year that they're in their position. Every year we should be asking Maxine Waters, what have you done for the people that put you in your office? The same with Cory Booker. We should have done that with Obama. We should have done that with Kamala. Before you go to Trump or Biden, you have to hold the people that look like you accountable. Because if blacks won't do shit for blacks when they get in office, how do you expect someone else to?